When it comes to major gaming franchises that are popular with casuals, I have no problem with them being released on a platform more accessible to that market. Hell, a few weeks back I even tweeted to Google Stadia, suggesting they should look at getting party games on their platform. I also don't have a problem with microtransactions in free-to-play games, so long as they are handled with honesty and don't impact the overall enjoyment. Unfortunately, Mario Kart Tour fails at achieving both these low standards. Name's Dave with MojoPlays, and this is not a review of Mario Kart Tour. This is a breakdown of the way the game manipulates you. I will start off by saying there are a few things I do like about this game. For one, we're finally able to race around the tracks backwards, a feature that's been needed ever since the introduction of mirror tracks. I also like the return of the challenge tracks, last seen in Mario Kart DS, as they've been long overdue for a return. Unfortunately, this is where my praise for the game ends. I'm going to start off by explaining the problem with controls. Have you tried driving a car with only one finger? Not just the steering wheel, but also the accelerator, brake, and gears? That's what the driving feels like in this game, since it's exactly what it is. Sure, you can get used to it, but give us the option to play in landscape mode with the gyro, like, I know, any sensible racing game on smartphones. The game also has no multiplayer at launch.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It's a Mario Kart game without multiplayer. The very mode that made the series popular worldwide.
How is that possible?
Not to mention, all of the tracks except for that one New York track, with 3 more on the way, are all recycled from previous iterations of Mario Kart, the majority of which are from the 3DS iteration. The game even deceptively makes you think you're playing online by having other bots use gamer tags of other players.
What a colossal waste of time.
But the microtransactions, oh my god, the microtransactions. Yes, it's a free-to-play game, but Mario Kart Tour overreaches way too much.
The successful freemium game is based on 5 principles. Entice the player with a simple game loop.
The game's main currency is rubies, which are used to either pull on a slot machine pipe for a new character or vehicle, or to access the coin rush mode. We'll start off with the loot box inspired gacha pipe first, because the amount of psychological manipulation on display to make the player feel like they're enticed to use this mode more often is alarming.
Use lots of flashing cha-chings and compliments to make the player feel good about themselves.
First off, the game sometimes gives you a random gold pipe to give you the impression that you're getting something good. It also builds anticipation with a drum roll and nearby toads cheering. Before giving you an over-enthusiastic fanfare with a singular prize. And if that prize is a duplicate, well, that just gives you extra experience points to slowly level up the item you already have. Come on! Even Battlefront 2's loot boxes weren't this stingy. At least those crates gave you multiple items, not just one. Oh my god, we are now living in an era where Nintendo is doing loot boxes worse than EA. What the hell happened?
It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them!
But amazingly, the predatory tactics don't stop there. The other main currency is coins, which you earn through races, or by, once again, spending rubies to access the coin rush mode.
Train the players to spend your fake currency.
Good luck amassing enough coins to purchase anything outside of the coin rush mode though, because permanent items in the in-game shop price around 500 to 800 coins, and on average, you're likely to get 10 or 20 coins per race.
Offer the players a way to spend real currency for your fake currency.
It was here that I noticed another deceptive tactic this game employs, reducing the number of laps from the series standard 3 to 2. The common explanation I heard was that this was made to make the game more pick-up-and-play friendly. But that didn't make any sense, since the series has been available on previous Nintendo handhelds with that same direction in mind. Then, I also realized the 4th race in each cup sometimes doesn't even have any coins, since they're challenge tracks. And since most players tend to stick to the cups for short bursts, that means by only doing 6 laps instead of 12, the amount of coins players are likely to pick up are reduced by half.
It has to be just barely fun. If the game was too fun, then there would be no reason to micropay in order to make it more fun.
giving players more and more incentives to drop some rubies to get the extra coins in coin rush mode, because look at how many coins you get if you drop that little extra. The rubies themselves are very hard to come by too. Yes, the game is very generous to shower you with them when you first start playing, but soon after, the only way you can earn them is either by leveling up, clearing a set number of cups for a one-time use, or, of course, you can spend real-world money on them.
But who cares? It's free! But it's not free! If you charge 40 cents here and 50 cents there, then it's not free!
And even these are awkwardly priced. For starters, the cheapest option of 3 rubies for $2.80 Canadian is basically useless since the minimum amount you need to buy anything with them is 5. But even if you were to go for the 10 ruby amount, that's only good to get you 2 items, with no guarantee you won't get a duplicate. And the only other option that's a divisible of 5 is the most expensive choice. Amazingly, the absurd pricing doesn't stop there. The game does give you the option to purchase Mario outright, but you also have to purchase 45 rubies with him, all for $28 Canadian for one character, which you have to buy with a quote, special offer. This isn't so much of an offer as it is overbloating a hot demand item with useless junk. It's equivalent to the cheap trick cable companies pulled when Game of Thrones was popular, by locking HBO behind a channel package featuring extras no one wanted.
Well, can you unpackage them so we only get the channels we want?
Oh, I'm sorry, our company doesn't work that way.
But by far the worst monetization scheme this game employs, worse than any other freemium game, is the Gold Pass subscription. For $6.50 Canadian a month, you get access to 200cc, extra rubies and coins, and a gold badge that offers no gameplay incentive. I've heard from American YouTubers that it's the same price of the recently released Apple Arcade game subscription service, as both are $5 a month over there. Here's a bit of shocking trivia. In Canada, Apple Arcade is cheaper than Mario Kart Tour's Gold Pass. Arcade is $6 a month and the Gold Pass is $6.50. And the former choice offers you with over 100 quality games that you can try without any microtransactions or in-game ads at all. It was the very reason the service launched, since the App Store became oversaturated with freemium titles like, oh, I don't know, Mario Kart Tour? Congratulations, Nintendo! You've officially made Mario Kart the best form of positive advertisement for Apple Arcade. Are you proud of yourselves?
What have we done?
Oh sure, the game does offer a 2-week free trial of the Gold Pass, but the catch is in the fine print. You know, the sort of thing most people don't bother to read these days. In it, it says that once your 2-week trial has expired, your subscription will automatically charge your account, unless you manually choose to disable the auto renew from your device settings. It's basically a catch for people who don't read the fine print, and those who still struggle to locate their clock settings on their phone. A way to siphon extra money from the players, even after they've stopped playing.
And thank you for agreeing to the terms and conditions on the backside of the butboard.
Assuming they do stop playing, that is, because the amount of cheap reward the game employs to keep up the shallow satisfaction of owning things is overbearing. Daily tasks, daily login bonuses, shops with limited options that rotate every 24 hours, daily limits on how much you can level up your character and carts, as well as a daily limit on owning coins outside of Coin Rush. Lots of achievements for pitiful rewards, some of which reset after a set number of days. If there's a popular live service tactic that makes you play every day, it's likely Mario Kart uses it.
There's nothing wrong with promoting a mobile game.
But there's something very wrong with knowingly making it appeal to human weaknesses.
Mario Kart Tour is a horrific blight on such a beloved series. It's a soulless cash grab that takes advantage of a highly popular franchise to employ every sort of freemium manipulation tactic in the book. If you want my advice, get either Apple Arcade or the Google Play Pass, depending on what device you use. You'll get more value for money than what the Gold Pass offers. You know, I hate to say this, but currently, this game gives Anthem a run for its money when it comes to the most disappointing game of 2019. I'm hoping that Nintendo corrects this ship if enough people speak up about it, which is what I'm doing right here. So please, speak up! Speak up! Save Mario Kart! Be sure to check out this other recent clip from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.